Hey everyone, G17 here, and I'm bringing you another King's Empire video. This time around I'm going to go over some tips for capital battles, what you should send, so on and so forth. Now, the only real benefit to owning a capital is that it gives an alliance a discount when buying poisons or other capital items. And by discount, I mean you don't have to spend gold when you buy these items. Now, the other benefit is that you aren't restricted to only buying items in the capital in your area. As long as your alliance owns a capital, you can buy items from it. Now, in my personal opinion, capitals aren't really worth owning, as the benefits don't really outweigh the risks. I will talk a bit about that later on in the video. Now, as an alliance leader, you will want to make sure that you have as many members online as possible for a capital battle. It is very important. If you have members who won't be able to be online for the capital battle, have them change their passwords and send their new passwords to the alliance leader or a minister of your alliance. Have them send you their new password so that that the alliance leader or minister can send troops to the capital battle on their behalf. Now, as a disclaimer, you should only do this if you trust that person with your account. Do not be handing out your account information if you do not feel that you trust that particular individual. Now, after the capital battle has finished, you can always change back to your old password. When changing your password, however, I would recommend that you keep it short and simple. Now, it is extremely important to have as many members in attendance as possible for a capital battle. It can really make the difference between victory and defeat in capital battles. Now, when sending troops to a capital battle, it is very important that you send attack units only. Do not send scouts or arcane mages, as these will lower your attack strength. I'll give you a recent example that happened in my game. Let's go to this capital here. Now, this alliance, Fort of Survival, recently took over this capital from the Russian alliance. Now, the Russian alliance had sent 40 million troops, and I believe Fort of Survival sent around 30 million troops. Now, you would think that the Russians should have won that battle, but unfortunately they did not, and they lost, as you could see, all 40 million troops. Now you might be wondering, how could that be? How could they have lost to such, since the attacking alliance had a less number of soldiers, how did they lose? Well, the answer is actually quite simple. As you could see, the attacking alliance had more attacking troops than the Russians. Now, the Russians here, as you can see, they sent 11 million arcane mages. That is a huge mistake. You do not want to send anywhere near that much. And as you can see, their attack troops they didn't have as many attack troops as the Fort of Survival Alliance did. As you can see, they have more attack troops, and that really made the difference. If you have more attacking troops, then you're going to win the capital battle. Now, the units you will want to send to either attack or defend a capital is the swordsman, squire, cav archers, paladins, royal knights, battle mages, steel golems, and battering rams. Templars and archers are good as well, as long as you send a lot of them. Now, make sure you challenge an alliance that you think you can defeat. And make sure before you bid on a capital, you choose a time that will work best for everyone in your alliance. Once a bid has been made, you will have 24 hours until battle period. Once the battle period starts, you will have 3 hours, I believe, to send your troops. When you bid on a capital, make sure you bid at least 100 or 150 gems as a safety precaution, as you will have alliances that will tend to outbid you at the last moment. But ultimately, it depends on the alliance leader and what he feels would be appropriate to bid on the capital with. Now, if you do get outbid by another alliance, you will not lose your gems. The gems that you initially bid on the capital with will be refunded to you. Now, timing is extremely important. Unless you have the gems to teleport next to a capital, it would take 30 minutes for your troops to get to the capital, so make sure you send your troops right away. It is also very important that before you even think about getting into a capital war, make sure all your members have fully stocked up on food, as it will take a lot of food to send your troops. You will not be able to send all your troops all together in one shot. You will have to send them one after the other repeatedly until you feel that you sent the appropriate amount. Now, it is very important that you do not send all your troops from your city to a capital. If you lose the capital battle, then all your troops will be wiped out and the healing cost will be extremely expensive. Make sure you also have Guardian Angel active as well during a capital battle. Now, defending a capital is also extremely risky. It is always best to let the enemy take the capital and then simply take it back at a time that is best suited for your alliance. If you do decide to defend a capital, make sure you have as many members online as possible. If they can't be on, again, get their passwords. So I hope this video helped you guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more King's Empire videos, and I'll see you next time.